Okay, let's get this going. Hello, Gloria. How are you doing? What a week, what a week. Okay, I'm in my comfy chair. Let's hope my Wi-Fi holds. I've got that industrial strength Wi-Fi extender thing that my computer guy lent me last week. But my Wi-Fi still drops sometimes, so I don't know. Hey, Mr. A, happy Sunday. I've already been busy. I had to go out. I couldn't find my phone anywhere, and then I realized that the last place I had it or remember having it was at my sister's this week when I went over to. Hi, Fergus. Hey, hi, buddy. Hi, hi. When I went over there to wait for the TELUS guy to show up and her friend to arrive, who was there to take care of the cats while she and Mom were on Vancouver Island. And I went over today and it wasn't there either, so I don't know what on earth I've done with it. And the only thing I really need it for is recording my videos for Political Drain, because I don't really use it as a phone for any reason. Yeah, about all I do on it is do my lives with Bruce and my videos. I have another phone, but now I can't find the charging cord for it, and it's one of those phones that has to have its own charging cord, a special cord or something. I've got a box full of cords somewhere I'll go through. Then maybe I can record with the other camera. I don't know. Maybe I need Wi-Fi to do. I don't goddamn know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try recording using Zoom today. I've got a Canadian drain with some of the immediate responses from people on the street and our politicians and spokespeople. It's a lot. Yep. Nobody was really prepared, I don't think, except maybe Elon Musk and Putin. So yeah, I was working on that, and I went out and got groceries, went to my sister's place, and I've been still working on my place, getting it organized. The more I try to organize myself, the more I lose stuff. Oh well. Well, we're still alive, and we're still fighting, and hopefully we can mitigate some of the immediate damage that he's seeking to do. Or it's hard to put our faith in those same institutions that have failed us so far. But what can we do? We can network with friends and family and acquaintances and try to set up a resistance, which is something I am doing. Linking up with allies around the world. Uh, we're going to be keeping an eye on everything and sharing information and whatever else we need. If we need to account for moving people around safely, we'll possibly have some methods for that too. Taking care of people who are who are directly threatened one way or another by this administration. So anybody out there who would like to be informed or part of this fight back or push back or whatever you want to call it, resistance, you can email me. My email is currently, it's attached to my YouTube accounts, but I'll just put it here. And we will have a separate private email for our communications. Yeah, Fergus is being cute. Oh, no, he's not. No biting. Why are you biting? I just gave you food. I did. Just because your dish is empty doesn't mean you're going to starve to death. Bully. Rotten bully. Yes, you are. So, Mac, Mac, that was a great short story. I think it's just perfect the way it is. Do you have any place you're hoping to send that in? Short story contests or anything like that? Local magazine or paper? That was really good. I like that. Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen a video that Farron Cousins uh, put up today about how to take care of yourself in these times. Self care is important. Let me see. Hang on. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, and if you can do something you enjoy doing creatively, any of your hobbies or crafts, or like Mac, short story writing, disappear into that for a while. Take control of the things you can take control of because we can't do anything really to control what's happened. What's happened has happened, like it or not. God damn it. Hold on. There's such a long list of videos here. Okay, here it is. Self care and taking back control. Here. Oh, I was going to share the screen, but now I've got to switch computers.
In addition to the multiple articles I have seen about what went wrong for the Democrats that seem to be everywhere with everyone having a different opinion about it, one of the other most common articles I have seen since Election Day is people are depressed. People are despondent. People don't know how to handle this. And they're falling into these depressions, this election depression, we will call it. I myself have had it, not to the degree I think that a lot of other people have. But, you know, in this line of work, I kind of have to be able to get over things quickly, unfortunately. Don't really get a lot of time to feel the emotions because I got to move on to the next story the next day. I record every single day of the week. Every day of the week. Weekends included. So don't really have a lot of time to wallow in, whatever it is I'm feeling. I unfortunately am forced to get over it pretty quickly. This week, obviously, very difficult to do. And with the other millions of Americans who are suffering from this election depression, I sat quietly Wednesday evening just thinking about how uncertain the future is, how depressing the future is, how potentially dangerous the future is. And I realized something, and this is why I want to share this with everybody. Are going back to Washington, D.C., and I can't do anything about it. I have no control. And that is what a lot of this depression across the country is about right now. We have no control. So I thought to myself, and had a light bulb moment, what can I control? If I can't control this part of my life, who is running the government that I live under, what can I control that is going to make me feel better? Something I can control this. Something about myself that maybe I don't like, just like I don't like the incoming government. I can't control that, but there are other things about me that I don't like that I can. So I got up, grabbed my keys, I went to the gym, and for the first time in 20 years, I bought a gym membership. That is something I can control about myself. This is something I can do to say, yes, I was unhappy with this part of my life. I'm unhappy with other parts I can't control. I can control this. And I'm going to control this. I am going to make this better. And I instantly did feel better. And that is what I am encouraging people to do. Look around your life. Identify things that perhaps you do not like, but it's things you can control, and focus on that right now. Maybe you don't like that your house is always a little messy. You can control that. Get up, pick some things up, put some things away. You've controlled that. It may be small, but it's a step. It's something you didn't like, and you said, by God, I can change this. I am in control, and I will take control. Maybe you have a bad habit. Maybe you want to quit smoking. Maybe you want to quit drinking. Now, those are very difficult, but those are things you can control. And with help, with guidance, you can take steps to control those things and feel better about who you are. It could be anything. Maybe you're in a job you hate. Maybe you're in an unhealthy relationship. Those are things you can control. Those are big steps, though. And if you're not ready to take a big step, maybe take control in another way. Maybe it's not necessarily changing something about you. Maybe it's take control by finding something that brings you joy. Go on a nature walk. Maybe start saving up and say, you know what, let's go on a vacation. Or maybe it's something as simple as, I want to start reading books. I'm going to start being a book reader. I will devote 30 minutes an evening to reading a book. Or I've wanted to take up woodworking. Maybe I'll buy a cheap set of woodworking tools and just tinker around with that. Take up a hobby. Start a podcast. Start doing whatever it is you want to do to make yourself happy, but more importantly, to feel in control. Because there are a lot of things right now that we cannot control. These next 4 years are going to be tough. They are not going to be pleasant. So we are in charge of creating the things that can make us happy. The things that take our mind off of what is going to be going on in DC and across the country. Control it. Control what you can. 2026, we can control what happens in DC. We get to go back to the polls. But for the next 2 years, we have to control what we can control. So look around your life, identify it. Find it, figure out ways to make it better. That is my advice to you. I am not a mental health professional. I'm a political guy. But I'm going through it too, and I'm sharing this as a way to tell you what is helping me right now. Identify something that you can control and take control. And I promise you, you will start to feel better. Did you know that there are way more ways than...
Hello. Hey, Paul. How you doing? You're not leaving? Good. And my couch and my bedroom and my back room and my closet and my floor are all available. And if you have a camper or a tent, you can park in our driveways and or put up a tent in our backyard. And then my sister has a whole house. She took in 2 families and maybe more during some of the wildfires. But no, we are getting a lot of interest from people. I think one of the most searched terms on Google last week was how to move to Canada. Well, I'm sorry to say this to you, American people, friends. It's not going to be that simple. They've already been cutting back on how many immigrants they're letting in, and they have to have specialized talents and that sort of thing because we're trying to slow our population growth now that we were trying to increase a mere few years ago. And the housing crunch and wages and stuff has a lot to do with why they're cutting back now, not as a response to the United States and people fleeing, but we had already been making changes. So it's it's not just a simple matter of just saying, fuck it, I'm going to Canada. Casper, how are you? How's Ireland reacting? I've been wondering what old Sir Bob Geldof has to say. Probably, told you so, or you get what you deserve, that kind of thing. Let me see. Uh, where am I? Where am I? There I am. Same with UK post Brexit. The minimum you have to earn is 35,000 now to enter the UK. The Republic of Ireland called an election on Friday. Oh boy. I have a song for you, Paul, for you and your lovely wife. Yeah. And when I go away, I know my heart can stay with my love. It's on this stone. It's in the hands of my love. And does it good? Whoa, 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 whoa. My love does it good. And when the cupboard's bare, I'll still find something there with my love. It's understood. It's everywhere with my love. My love does it good. Oh, 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 oh. My love does it good. You want me to keep going? Don't ever ask me why. I never say goodbye to my love. It's understood. It's everywhere with my love. And my love is my love is good. That's as good as I can play that one. That was for you, Paul. Most people are a bit shocked and uneasy as to what it'll mean. NATO trade, current conflicts, exactly. Yeah, that's the main worries in Canada are, of course, economy, trade, immigration, and conflicts around the world. Yeah, those are the big ones for sure. Oh, no. Yeah. Here's another one I've been working. Not too hard. What else have I got to share with you guys? Mac, I could try reading your story out loud, but I don't know if you want that. Let me see what's in my mail. Oops. Oh, Mac sent me another story. Oh, oh boy. Can I read them? Yes, Mac. Yes. Not the long one? What about this one you just sent me? Yes, Aaron. Music soothes the savage breast and the hurting heart and the soul and everything. So yeah. Listening to music or playing. You sent me the 500 word story. I can read or post it. Okay. Okay, I'll have it on screen, I guess, while I'm reading it. Okay. I carefully prepare her plate. She can be finicky sometimes. The peas are the tricky part. They can't touch anything. None of her food can touch. Thanks, Dad, she says as I set her dinner in front of her. Hey, I thought we talked about this. I point to the fork beside her plate, bent at a 90-degree angle. She looks up at me with a devilish smile. That was your grandmother's silverware. You know I don't like it when you bend it. Now straighten it out. Still smiling, her eyes roll gently back. They remain partially open, exposing only the whites of her eyes. The fork, still lying on the table next to her plate, begins to slowly straighten. It's tough being a single parent sometimes, especially when your 8-year-old child has, shall I say, a special gift. I fix my plate and sit down at the table beside her. So how was school today? I ask. Okay, but I can tell by the way she looks down, rolling a single pea around on her plate with her fork, that something is up. Did something happen? I ask. It's Billy Martin, Dad. He's always picking on me. Today on the playground, he snuck up behind me and pulled my ponytail. Well, I smile, that's the way little boys show you they like you. He wouldn't pick on you if he didn't like you. Yeah, well, I turned around and I put my hand up to his chest. You didn't knock him back, did you? You know, the way you did that time to me? I started, she says, but I remembered what you said. I can't do that anymore, especially not at school. I'll get in trouble. Yes, you will, and again when you get home. I know, she says, rolling her eyes. So, what did you do? I just gave him a mean look and turned around and walked away. But then I saw him, in my head. He was coming up behind me. He was going to do it again. But somebody, she looks up at the ceiling with that same devilish smile, her index fingers lightly tapping on her cheek. Somebody tied his shoelaces together and he fell on his face. I almost blew my peas out my nose. Yeah, it's tough being a single parent sometimes. Maybe after her bedtime, maybe I can sneak a beer. Maybe, she says with a smile. One. I like it, Mac. Have you been taking lessons from Stephen King, this fire starter, and other psychic characters? Did you ever read The Chrysalids? That was compulsory reading in high school for us. Was it high school? Or was it earlier than that? The Chrysalids was a very interesting book about uh, a new evolved generation of humans who were telepathic, and but they had to hide from the normal humans because they were being hunted and stuff. By Wyndham, John Wyndham. Really good book. So, another tune. Oh, wait a second. Me too. Okay. Yeah. I gave Bruce and PA Crazy B channel link and email. I think Crazy Bulgarian will be a good ally. Waiting for the band to come. I never really got into Coots. I'm the Eggman, I'm the Eggman, I'm the walrus. Yeah, yeah, he'd be really good if he's interested in joining our resistance for sure. And anyone else you can think of, because if we're going to be like my Palm stream is 24 hours, and there were a couple people I modded that are on different time zones, so we need people from different time zones to do stuff. But we can plan a lot better in the coming days. But anybody who has somebody they know that might be willing to get involved, please contact me or Bruce. Crash course in fascism. Yeah, grab a like a fish, rip on a graphic priest is good. Like it should get TV. You should sit here and type the lyrics for me while I can't think of the lyrics and think of the chords at the same time quite yet. And I could pull it up on my other laptop, but you know, I would just make too much sense. So so I just strum along. See, polythene Pam, looks like a man. Na 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 na. Those are lyrics I can remember. I know them all by heart too, but I just can't seem to sing them while I'm playing without like having them in front of me. I don't know. She came in, no, she came in through the bathroom window, protected by a silver spoon. Now she sucks her thumb and wonders by the face of her own lagoon. Did anybody tell? Anybody see? Sunday's on the phone to Monday. Tuesday's on the phone to me. Oh yeah. Like she'd always been a dancer. Worked at 15 clubs a day. Oh, she thought I knew the answer. Well, I knew, but I could not say. So I quit the police department. Got myself a steady job. Oh, she tried her best to help me. It's still, she could not rob. Didn't anybody tell her? I don't know quite how to do that. How you doing? We're all sitting here wondering what's next. I'm just glad it's something is weird. Here's Fergus's back. You feel like someone close to you has died. Yeah, I know what you mean, Patricia. I felt that shock too, and because it was so sudden and so early. Like we didn't expect results for maybe a couple days, and then it was like 2 hours after Bruce and I stopped our live, and I was just watching my evening videos, and boom, up popped the announcement that it was all over. It was just so sudden, so quick, so unexpected. And that night, I woke up at least 3 times and I went, holy shit. And then I had to, my mind would go, Trump won. And that happened at least 3 times, just waking up going, holy fuck, did that really happen? It was too much of a shock for us. We really should have been better prepared. And there's a lot of people who are really wondering about mail-in ballots, maybe not have been counted. But I still don't know. I still think that it was really a lot of people stayed home. And a lot of women fucked us over too. I'm not going to go into the blame game of what went wrong, but, none of us was prepared. So now what we have to do is adapt. Yeah, I know, P. We keep having this little glimmer of hope. It's human nature to hope that something better is actually happening than what is. So I guess we either will find out or we won't. But for now, it is what it is. It's President Elon Musk and henchman Sadie Vance and the Project 2025 crew, while the old con sells as much junk as he can and pisses off as many NATO leaders as he can and steals as much wealth. And yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Elon is a huge menace to the world and should have been stopped long before now. Long before now. Oh yeah, led by donkeys. Yeah, they're a good crew. Yeah, when you wake up in the morning for a second, everything is okay, and then it sets in. Yeah, but we can't just lie down and give up. Well, some people can, but not I. No, you gotta get back up as quickly as possible and do anything that gives you back some interest in continuing. Even just getting up and brushing your goddamn teeth. It's like any depressive episode, and I've been through many years long depressive episodes, and getting up to do anything is difficult. But yeah, people just need a rest for a while, and then hopefully we can start working at this big problem. You did a deed. You did a good deed. You did a good deed. What is it? I'm going to play my Need a New Knee song again.
This one is killing me. I need a new knee.
Get in the next row.
I need a new hip.
Hip,
I need a new hip.
hip, hip.
This one is gonna slip. I need a new hip. I need a new knee. I need a new knee. This one is killing me. I need a new knee. I need a new hip. I need a new hip. This one is gonna slip. I need a new hip.
Hey. I have a new store. Maybe it's the chorus or something.
I need a new knee. I need a new knee. This one is killing me. I need a new knee. I need a new hip. I need a new hip. This one is gonna slip. I need new hip. I need a new knee. I need a new knee. This one is killing me. I need a new knee. I need a new hip. I need a new hip. This one is gonna slip. I need a new hip. Yeah, I need a new hip. I need a new hip. This one is gonna slip. I need new hip. I need a new knee. I need a new knee. This one is killing me. I need a new knee. I need a new hip. I need a new hip. This one is gonna slip. I need a new hip. This one is gonna slip. I need help.
So I have another verse for that. I got a new back. The old one had a crack. It was major surgery. Now I need a new knee. I'm gonna do it in blues style next. Aaron says, P-dubs, try scream therapy. Get a pillow. Hey, stop that. Get a pillow and yell as loud as you can into it. Yeah. Gloria cried around 2 a.m. Saw Kamala had gone home. Yeah. I don't punch walls. I get teary, but I don't often cry either. Or if I do, it doesn't last too long. I pretty much go through my stages of grief pretty quickly. In my life, I've faced a lot of crises, and my instinct is just to get up immediately and get stuff done, get the basics in place, and then build from there. Hey, Yup, good to see you. Been a while. You're depressed and you're too depressed and anxious to cry. Yeah, you just go numb and flat emotions. It's very difficult. Up, are you in Switzerland? I forget where you are. Sweden? I'm wondering what DJ and Natalie are feeling. I wonder if they're still in Ukraine. Oh, Colorado. Okay. There's someone else in our group that's, I think, in Sweden or Switzerland somewhere. I know one person who is, but he doesn't chat much. Yeah. Patty's in subsidized housing and thinks she'll be homeless. You mean as a direct result of this? Hmm. But you were talking about you were thinking about maybe moving back to Colorado where you know people. How do you manage that? I imagine you're on a disability income, and that's transferable to a different state. Yes, and Bobert is their Congress thing. What? You just ate. I just fed you like an hour ago. What? What? Why are you being so bossy? Hmm? Yes, as in yes, you can have your disability income transferred. So look at housing availability there and elsewhere. You're just winging it like everyone else. Just think about your alternatives. Make plans, whether you have to use them or not. Making plans is another way, like Farron said, to take back some control. You know, so uh, I've always said I hold space. I will always hold space for anyone who needs it. Anyone who's fleeing from some kind of tyranny or uh, other danger to life and limb. But moving up to Canada is not as simple as you guys might think. Sorry to say. Nor would you probably care for it once you're here. It's not, although we're very similar to our American friends and allies. We have our own culture, and there's already, like I said, a lot of resentment towards immigrants, and had a lot of violent spikes here. There's trouble with our Indian population. We had a large population from India, and there was some violence and assassination of a Sikh leader in Vancouver, and allegations of India having interfered with our elections and other stuff. So there's problems here too, and we're worried about our Arctic with China and Russia eyes on that part of our territories. And we've been trying to build up our defense and military, but it's slow going and wasted money and bad decisions and stuff in what to purchase. But we've got to beef it up now in double quick time. Yeah, if we're going to build a wall, we better get on it. It's almost winter. We can start making our ice wall pretty soon, and have it patrolled by our meese and our geese and our hockey players and our Mounties. You heard Musk tweeted some BS about the New World Order. Somebody's got to take these fuckers out. It's way past time. That it's not going to be a you or me taking them out. And here in Canada, we don't have Starlink, and we're banning TikTok from having operations here, but we're not banning the public from using it. Government workers can't use it. So we don't have Starlink, we don't have Fox, and we probably don't have TikTok as much. So we're not as propaganda fed, and we're still one of the highest educated countries in the world. So, but the stupidity rises, unfortunately, not the cream. Aaron says, yes, he tweeted New Order of Ages, but it was in Latin. Oh, God. Well, I meant this to be an inspiring. It ain't. TX! Mac got a gun. Patricia says she never thought she would get a gun. Are you thinking about it now? I thought about getting a gun too, even though handguns aren't legal here, really. I thought about getting myself a shotgun or rifle when I was living in the cabin alone, but I don't qualify because I'm officially nuts. um, I don't know if they would let me have a gun with bipolar disorder and antisocial post-traumatic stress, but yeah, I thought about it, and I thought about getting even like BB gun or something, but I have an armory. I won't tell you what's in it, but I have an armory that does not have a gun, but it has other stuff. So I can protect myself, but I can't do a lot of damage to a lot of people all at once, which is a good thing. Anyhow, on that note, all these motherfuckers in the face. I love you guys, and we're all in it together. We all gotta stick together, no matter what, right? What else can we do? They can never tear us apart. Anyhow, please stay safe, everyone. Keep in touch if you have ideas, concerns, suggestions, anything else. Get a hold of me. Get a hold of Bruce. TV2. I know you're talking with your peeps too. So that's it. No, Patricia, stop that. You didn't do any such thing. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.